Hey guys, welcome back to the video, and hopefully this video gets out in time. But today I'm going to be doing a review on, you already know, no, not The Shining, Doctor Sleep. I managed to go see an early showing yesterday, so that's nice. It's not supposed to come out till like next week, so that's really good. So let's just go over the movie real quick. Dan Torrance is a depressed alcoholic who works for a hospice and goes by the name Dr. Sleep. He meets a young girl named Abra who has the same shine ability. They meet and Dan tells her to stay away from the True Knot, a cult that feeds off kids that possess the Shining and get Snapchat eyes while they eat the Shining. They call it steam. Halloran's ghost comes to tell Dan that they are coming and need to be stopped. Dan that oh okay. Dan and his friend Billy find the missing victim dead and buried, but they use his baseball glove to find the True Knot, led by Rose the Hat and Crow Daddy. I think Stephen King should have came up with a less how do you say it, like a less sexy name. Anyway, Rose finds Abra and wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, Rose finds Abra and gets hurt doing so, like physically, but like The Shining and all that stuff. Abra's dad is pissed, but goes with killing the True Knot. Dan and Billy find them at a state park, where they kill all the ones except Crow Daddy, uh, who kidnaps Abra, and then kills her father. And Billy dies too for some reason. Dan and Abra go to the Overlook Hotel to finish this battle. Dan finds the ghost of his dad, Jack, and Rose and Abra fight in Dan's mind in the hedge maze. They kill Rose with the spirits of the hotel, but they possess Dan, who then tries to kill Abra, but snaps out of it. The boiler is about to blow, and Dan lets himself die while Abra escapes. Dan's ghost shines with Abra, and they all seem to be fine. Yeah. So, next page. The story. The story is like legit. The pacing in this movie was actually pretty good. I wasn't like, because in the last movie it felt slow, but it kept you on edge. But this movie, it like keeps you in the story and you don't get as bored. It's not boring though. It's pretty good. The characters, Ewan McGregor as Dan Torrance is really good. I'm also surprised that they managed to find some two people that look like Jack and Wendy, and also I'm wearing Jack Torrance costume. I even got the X. I just came back from watching my sister and her friend go trick or treating. So yeah. Rebecca Ferguson as Rose the Hat was pretty good too. Both her and McGregor, I heard their accents like slip like very subtly. And they also managed to find someone who looked like Halloran. Wait, this device will be logged in less than 5 minutes. What? All right. I gotta get this done quick. So, the girl that plays Abra is pretty good in this movie. She does seem a bit stale though through most of it, but I don't know. The True Knot in this, there's only like one of them who actually seems to care about everything, and that's this one blonde chick named Snakebite Andy. Yeah, and then she kind of dies. Who else was in there? I guess we can move on. Sets and effects. Yeah, the sets were pretty good. Like the hotel that, I did notice a few little details that were in the movie, like the stairs, like a little flight of stairs that lead up into into Danny's apartment at the hotel. But other than that, it seems pretty fine. The hedge maze looks a bit different though, but it's cool. I could have just filmed this on my camera. Anyway, as an adaptation of the book, and a sequel to to the famous film. I think it's better as an adaptation, honestly, of both this book and the first one because so most of the stuff that happens in this, like that doesn't happen in the hotel, feels very much like a Stephen King book, and it actually feels genuine, like through most of it. Like there's nothing too corny or anything like that with any of his his previous adaptations, like It Chapter 2 and Sleepwalkers and stuff like that. This seems pretty. The tone of this movie stays consistent throughout. And Mike Flanagan was a good choice for the director. Okay. But when they get to the hotel, it kind of just seems more like a nostalgia fest and something that Stephen King would have liked to do if they done in the movie. So, in the book, Dan stays alive, but they gave him the Jack twist that they did in the first novel, where he gets possessed by the spirits, but like the one that he's mentoring or his son or something. So like has him snap out of it, and then he has to go turn the boiler off, but then it explodes. He dies. But he seemed, and I like that they managed to do that. Like they actually managed to bring something to the screen that I never thought they'd see in this, which I think is good. But the only problem being, here's my argument. If you're gonna have someone die like that, like sacrifice themselves, then you have to have him be like the way Jack was in the book. Like he was this kind of guy that was like on and off of being good. He wanted to be good, but he was mainly in like a mood all the time. And then like when he's like really bad, then it's good to sacrifice him. But if he's good throughout the whole thing, like he's not crazy or anything, then I wouldn't really do that. But I like that they did, and it's nice. It really pays. I don't really have much else to say about this. I actually liked I said I like the sets of the hotel. Yeah, but again, it's more like a nostalgia fest. That's the thing with this movie. It's good with the Stephen King stuff, but not so great with the Stanley Kubrick stuff because then that feels like Stephen King and it doesn't really feel much like it. But I think the way they said it, I think they're doing it is like so they're doing the first film was from Jack's point and that was more like a Kubrick style, and now it's from Dan's point and that's like a Stephen King style. So I think that's how it went. Anyway, my thing's about to go off, so I'll give my final score. My final score for this would be like a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. It's good, and I'm satisfied, but it's not like I'm not overfilled with joy with it. It's fine. I'm satisfied, but yeah. Anyways, I gotta turn this off now, so I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I want to try and do a better video sometime this weekend. I said that last video, but I will try. If you guys know any free video editing softwares that I can use, please leave them in the comments below. Anyways, yeah, I gotta turn this off. It's gonna end in like 20 seconds, but yeah, please. You can go follow me on my Instagram. That's at the top of my channel page, and my Snapchat should be somewhere on my Instagram. I don't have that many posts. Anyways, so like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!